All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's AANA Foundation Student Quarterly Advocate Meeting. My name is Toyin. I'm the AANA Foundation Fundraising Chair. I'm going to have the rest of the AANA Foundation people introduce themselves before we get started. If Shanisha's on the phone, she can go. Luann or Alyssa.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shanisha. I'm the student representative to the Board of Trustees. I go to University of Maryland.
I'll go next. Hi, I'm Luann Irvin. I'm the development director of the foundation, and so glad to have you here with us. Welcome.
My name is Alyssa Fitzgerald, and I am the marketing and fundraising associate for the foundation. And I'm excited to chat with you all tonight. Thank you for being here. Go ahead, Toyin.
Thank you. Thank you for those introductions. I wanted to welcome our new student advocates. We currently have 54 student/resident advocates, and we have 15 new advocates. So I'm going to have them briefly just tell us what year they are and the school. Trish, if you're on the phone, you can go first.
Hi, my name is Trish Usala. I go to USC in California, and I'm currently a second year. Nice to meet y'all.
Excellent. Tawab.
Hi, my name is Tawab Nouri. Go to National in California, and I'm a senior.
Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I go to the University of South Florida in Tampa, Florida, and I'm in my senior year.
Will.
I'm Will Thomas. I'm a junior SRNA at North Shore, which is now Endeavor Health.
Jesse.
Hi, my name's Jesse. I'm a first year at University of Louisville in Kentucky.
LaShonda.
Hi, my name is LaShonda, and I am a first-year student at Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan.
Amin.
Hi, my name is Amin. I go to Mary's University in Minnesota. I am a second year.
Allison.
Hi, my name is Allie Hurley. I'm a first year at Mayo Clinic School of Health Sciences in Rochester, Minnesota.
Madison.
Hi, everyone. My name is Madison Montague. I'm a third year RNA at Rutgers University in New Jersey.
Kyle. Kyle. All right, so we'll go to Ilyas.
Hey guys, my name is Ilyas. I go to The Ohio State University, and I'm a first year.
Madeline. Chris.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chris. I go to Drexel University in Philadelphia, and I'm a second year.
Pat Hama.
Hi. You can call me Pat in a short. I go to La Roche University in Pennsylvania. I'm in the second year as well.
Okay, good.
Thank
and
you.
Monir. Monir.
Happy to be here. Hey.
Sorry, Monir, you cut out a little bit.
Sorry,
Well,
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, Monir Sharafi. I go to Lincoln Memorial University in Tennessee, and I'm a second year.
Excellent. So thank you for all of our new advocates. We welcome you to the AANA Foundation Student Advocates. And yeah, we appreciate your volunteer work with us. We're going to dive right into our agenda. We wanted to congratulate and thank the most recent winter graduates. We have Melissa, Hannah, Monica, Jared, Megan, and Mason. So thank you guys. If you guys are on this call, probably not, but if you are, thank you for your work with the foundation and congratulations on graduating. And we have some graduates coming up May 2024. We're going to call them out and also congratulate them on their graduation. Sabrina, Daniel, Heidi, Annette, Nina, Savannah, Hannah, Shanisha, our student rep, Darian, Andrew, Alyssa, Allie, Janine, Caitlin, Carolina, Heather, Aaron, Taylor, and Jenna. So congratulations on graduating and thank you for your work and service with the foundation. So our next student/resident advocate applications, so they're usually twice a year, one in the spring and in the fall. So the fall application closes on October 31st, and the spring application will be next year, and that will close on March 31st. So just to quickly go over the ANA Foundation income, where we are thus far. So our annual fund goal is to raise $448,000. So far, we're at $286,000. So that's 64% of our goal. We still have annual Congress, which is where we usually bring in a lot of our money. So I am more than confident that we can accomplish this. Our other giving goal is $400,000. So far, we have almost $800,000. So we're at basically 200%. So we're really excited about that, and we want to thank everyone for their efforts. We did have a couple large gifts that came from specific people, which is why we're at such a high level. And then our other giving goal is $848,000, and we're at over $1 million. So we're at 128%. So once again, this is also due to some specific large donations from people and or organizations. But it's also mainly because of us working so hard for the foundation, student advocates included. So we thank you guys for all of your hard work, and it goes noticed. So some fiscal year 24 general and program updates. Our program updates and deadlines are available on this link. So click them to find to see the deadlines. Let's see if we, and then our C's, which is Student Emergency Education Scholarship. That's a continuous open deadline. So this is for any student who encounters a specific hardship. It could be due to a natural disaster, unexpected financial or health crisis that affects you significantly and may hinder you from graduating. So if you know anyone in this situation, including yourselves, please encourage them to apply to our C's scholarship, and that application is ongoing. It's always open. Now I'm going to hand it over to Luann.
Great, thank you. Well, we continue on. One of the many things that we do at the foundation is we are represented. We represent ourselves at the different AANA meetings. So mid-year just took place. There's 3 or 4 national meetings a year, and mid-year just took place in DC, and it was a great meeting with student advocates who volunteered with the foundation and are applying for the student meeting sponsorship that goes along with that. And that was Caitlin and Tim. So thank you for helping out there. And I was wondering, Caitlin, do you want to share anything about the meeting? I see Tim's there. Do you want to go first? Is there anything you can share about your experience or anything else?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Kayla.
go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. Mid-year was a really good time to be able to help out Nat with the booth there. We got to meet Lorraine while we were there, which was really good. And then mid-year overall was a good opportunity to be able to not only network, but as well as meet our legislators and make our voice heard at the at Capitol Hill. So that was definitely a great opportunity.
Awesome, thank you. And Caitlin?
Yeah, so I had a great time there. Part of the biggest reason was that there were so many students that showed up to the meeting, like a lot more than I actually expected, that weren't necessarily in leadership positions, but looking to become more involved in legislature. So it was just great to meet other students. I know I networked with a few of them that are potential people that can help me with my DNP project, which has to do with full practice authority. So that was super exciting. And it was also just great to meet some of the leadership in person for the AANA. It puts faces to names and kind of brings it all together.
Great, great. Well, thanks for helping out. Thanks for going to the meetings. And next we're going to be talking just briefly about AANA 2024 Annual Congress, which is coming up. That's what we're busy preparing for. It's early this year, August 2nd through the 6th, and it's going to be in San Diego. So the foundation has, the foundation's most active meetings. So we have all sorts of things going on there. Our main fundraising event is going to be the Champagne Gala in honor of Lorraine Jordan, and that takes place on Sunday evening, August 4th. And the official time is 8 to 11, but the doors are going to open at 7. I know that night is also College Bowl, and I believe College Bowl ends before our event starts, but I believe there's might be a reception with that too, but for any of you who are interested, who are going to annual and would like to help out with the event at some point, either after College Bowl, or we have also offer after 9 tickets to students. And any of our advocates that are there who are interested in coming can also either volunteer and stay the whole time, just so in advance, or party after 9. So we'll talk a little bit more about how to apply for that sponsorship later in today. In addition to that big fundraising event, we also have State of the Science post-annual Congress types of posters. Maybe some of you have applied for this to share your research at annual. But we have e-posters, we have electronic boards that are going to be set up this year in the exhibit hall. And each student or CRNA who is presenting research will have a time slot where they will stand by the e-poster and be able to answer questions from anyone who might be at your poster to talk to you about your research. We're going to publish those times, so if there's something that they want to talk to you about, they can connect with you face to face. Then we also have the top abstract presenters. We used to call those oral poster session, and those are presentations. Those are more PowerPoint presentations, classroom style learning, CE. Both are actually for CE. You can get up to 8 continuing education credits for reviewing the e-posters, and then CRNAs or students can get up to 4 CEs for the 4 hours that the top presenters are posting. Will be sharing their work, and that's on Mondays. Four blocks of 1 hour each, and we have 4 presentations per hour. So a student would get just so minutes to present their research, answer questions from the audience, and then move on to the next person during that hour. This year, in the past, the foundation booth was near the posters. This year, the e-posters will be in the exhibit hall, so the posters will be available during exhibit hall hours only. So if you do go to the meeting, make sure you check out the posters, whether or not you have one, and take a look at the research and ask some questions if you have any. Also, for any student advocates that will be assisting in doing the sponsorship with us, we're going to have a reception or a training meeting on Friday. So you'll find out more about there. And now we're collecting items and ideas. We're sort of doing favorite things type theme. So if you have any ideas of some things that we could include, or if there's something you have, if you're a creative person, art, that would be an awesome gift to donate. Or we're always looking for new and different things, either suggestions or something that you have made or could make, whatever. I also am going to talk to you. Oh, first, any questions on mid-year annual before I move on? Okay. I just want to talk a little bit about Friends for Life. Friends for Life is the Foundation's legacy program. It's either you can either make a cash donation or a plan gift. Earlier today, we had a email that went out to students and residents. We also had that went out to CRNAs and artists and retired people. And currently, the minimum cash or plan gift is $25,000. And we do have many people that do up for that and sign up. You'll see them at meetings at annual Congress. They're always wearing their red ribbons with the gold medallion. So we want to make sure you know what that is. And then, of course, part of the reason we've been reaching out is to let people know that there's going to be a policy update January 1st, 2025. Cash gifts will remain at $25,000, but plan gift, the minimum will increase to $35,000. So that is going out all to different people, so really to all members, that notification. But I did want to say that while in DC, we had 6 or so people register to become a Friend for Life this year. So that was really exciting. That is, I think now I'm handing it off to Shanisha, correct?
Yes. Can you all see me? Because I can't see myself.
If there are no friend thanks.
Okay. So I'll be doing the DEI update. We will, again this year for fiscal year 24, award multiple DEI scholarships. There's a link for you all to click on when you open the meeting agenda, and there's a video on in groups and out groups in the workplace from Blue Ocean Brain Learning Platform. For student advocate activities, I believe there was an Excel spreadsheet that was sent out to everyone via email that, oh, it hasn't turned on my computer, my camera. Okay, that's why you guys can't see me. Sorry, just getting the notification across my screen right now. Sorry about that. When I can get my camera up, I will get it up so you guys can see me. There was a link sent out for your board mentor, and I believe you all were supposed to get in contact with them, but some of the questions we have are, have you connected with your board mentor? Do you need any further assistance connecting with them? I'm not sure if people have responded back to you, if you have their email address. Have you given your class presentation, which was emailed out previously? Have you emailed out your quarterly update? That would be included in the emails after the meetings, that everyone gets that update. Have you participated in any fundraising? Let us know. Do you have any ideas? Have you connected with your state advocate or volunteered at any state meetings?
And I just want to jump in here, Shanisha, very briefly. So this is, we plan on creating a student advocate activities Google Doc spreadsheet that will be sent out following this meeting. This is not something we have done in the past, but it's something that we're going to give a try this year and upcoming, because just to help you guys sort of keep track of what it is that is required of you in this role, but also basically be an easy place for you to enter information and access the presentations very quickly. So you'll be able to go to this Google Doc, you'll be able to say, yes, I've connected with my board mentor. Yes, I've given my presentation. You can also access, you'll be able to access the link there. Yes, you've emailed out your quarterly update, and then that will allow us to see who has done those things. And then during our calls, we can call on you to share about your experience giving your presentation, or connecting with your board mentor, or sending out the quarterly update, so that other people get a better feel for the role and the ways that people are doing things. So that's sort of like a new thing that we're going to be launching, and we just wanted to open it up and sort of let you guys know that we're going to be asking you more about completing those duties, and so that other people have more information and have an easier time completing their student advocate duties. So go ahead, Shanisha. I will
Thank
let you
you.
continue.
And those were questions for you all if anyone wanted to answer. I did want to go back and for some of the questions, touch on some points. There was an advocate, student advocate, Christy, that connected with her board mentor, Mike Anderson, at mid-year assembly. If you're on the call, if you would like to share your experience with us, that would be greatly appreciated.
Sure, I can share my experience. So I knew that I was going to go to MYA, and I reached out via email to Mike. He was really prompt at contacting me back and kind of wanted to know what I was interested in knowing about the foundation and how he could help me. And I think I was looking for like what can I do? I'm kind of at a loss. I did the presentation and sent out the updates. And on one of the things, it had said something about participating in not a committee, but like a task force. And so I was kind of looking for guidance through that. But instead, we ended up meeting at MYA and discussing like possible ways to increase engagement or trying to find out answers to how funds are made and like what we can do, just brainstorming. It was really nice. Then I think I kind of got a job offer, but it was in a different state.
Congrats.
So but it was really nice to touch base with him. He has a lot of information. He's been a program, I think, associate program director. His resume is ginormous, and it was really pleasant and easy to talk to. So definitely a good resource for any sort of questions I'm looking to have answered. So I was really happy that he took the time to sit down and talk with me. I think that's all that I've done. Minnesota, as far as I understand, doesn't have a state advocate.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had a great experience. Mike does carry a wealth of knowledge with him, so I'm glad you were able to meet him. He's awesome. And then if anyone has given their class presentation, would you like to let us know how the presentation went or provide anyone else with any ideas of how they can present their project or their presentation to the rest of their class?
Can I make a suggestion? I'm sorry, I know I just talked for a little bit, but the student rep for our state program, Vanessa, who's in my cohort, she was putting together a state association like luncheon to kind of introduce what MANA or Minnesota's association, what they are, and what they can do for students. And I said, well, why don't I just come and I'll do mine, my presentation at the same time. I did modify the presentation, so I kind of highlighted the parts that I think that the students would actually want like immediate information, because it was done before the 31st, where the scholarships were coming due, and I wanted to make sure that they knew about the emergency fund. But then afterward, I mean, to get the people to come, MANA had sponsored the food, and then they also sponsored some gifts, and we did AANA and MANA bingo and got Amazon gift cards for the students. And all of the answers were like from part of the presentation. So I think everybody kind of left, with a full stomach, and they were happy. It's hard to get people to come to those presentations.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Another way you can do it, if it's hard to get attendance, is sending it out. When I was an advocate, I sent it out through there's like a liaison and administrator that handles all of our inquiries and anything that we want to be sent out as a mass email. I also had the presentation played by one of the professors at the end of one of the cohorts, like for the first years. And then I also made a smaller PowerPoint presentation that I had presented at one of the state meetings before. So those are all good ideas to try to get the foundation's schools out there. Anyone else? Okay, we'll be discussing the 2025 fundraising ideas. We've had several student resident advocates express interest and ideas for additional sticker campaigns. We did have the Mac and Miller sticker campaign that was extremely popular in the past couple of years. I see that Janine Costa or Christy, I don't want to say your last name wrong, but Bagal. If you guys are online, I know Christy, you just spoke. If you want to share any of your ideas at all.
Well, I was just thinking, because the sticker campaign went so well and it's such a small price, what's a different thing? And I had heard what I think it's Janine's was, but my idea was Team Venus, Team Volatile. I don't know, just to put it out there. Something to sell at the annual conference or at MYA, you know.
Hey guys, Janine speaking. Sorry, I don't have access to my camera right now. But yes, I had come up with, because I loved the idea of kind of a team this, team that, so that people could chime in on it. So I thought of a team SIVO, team DES, team ISO. And I know that I think the response I got back a couple months ago was that you may steer in a different direction. So after that, I actually did present it to my state organization for NJANA here in New Jersey. And we had a virtual conference recently where we did actually get them printed. And in that one meeting, they raised $2,000 and we're in the process right now of shipping out those stickers. So it was pretty successful on a small scale. And if you guys still wanted to do it on a bigger scale, people were pretty interested in those team stickers again. So, let me know.
Those are great ideas.
Both are great ideas. Thanks for sharing and bringing those forward. So maybe we'll have to take a poll or some type of a survey to find out how many student advocates would be interested in doing something like that at their state meet or at their within their program or at their state meeting where hopefully there would be more people, and that would be something that could raise awareness and funds for the Christy, do you have your hand? No. Okay. Yes, but okay, so thanks. So more to come on that. And hopefully if we do another sticker program, which is a possibility, we could have, people raise their hand or, you know what I mean, say that, yes, I would be willing to do this to participate, because participation is the key. So thanks for your consideration. Thanks in advance for your consideration and for the great idea.
I have a quick question. So can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
So I know you guys were saying this past year's Mac versus Miller wasn't as successful as the very first year. I wasn't sure, was there an email sent out by the ANA Foundation just notifying everyone that there is a Mac Miller competition going on, or was that just solely on the advocates to inform our programs?
We did it through the advocates, but that's not to say that if we were to do another one down the road that we couldn't, advertise it as well in the states or in the areas where people are doing it. Because otherwise it might be difficult. I don't know. Who is mailing them out to the people in the state of New Jersey? Who's taking that part of it over, mailing the stickers out?
So a lot of them were RNAs from our school. So we did it on campus when we could. And then the president-elect of NJANA, I had them printed myself actually and shipped to him, and he's mailing them out.
Oh, okay. Very good. Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that the reason we sort of went more advocate based with this program was just because logistically we didn't have like a platform or like a web page where someone could like place a sticker order and then have it be shipped to their house. And then, you know, when you think about it, for us to create the stickers, it was like about $1 or $2. But if you think about the creation and then the cost of mailing the sticker, it would have to be almost like at least a $20 donation for it to be, you know what I mean, worth it. However, I think if we found some sort of platform or program to simplify that, or if each advocate was, if we had 50% of participation from advocates and every advocate was going to try to sell 20 stickers and we send out batches of 20, that's a lot more manageable for us as staff. But we're open to other ideas that, you know, Shanisha had in the past brought forward a popcorn ordering platform fundraising thing. And there might be other, you know, simple fundraising ideas through various platforms where we could go nationwide or email the opportunity out to everyone so that everybody could get involved. We just have to make sure we have the infrastructure set up to be able to do it properly.
I have a quick question if nobody else is. Have they ever done a t-shirt fundraiser before? There's a really good website you can use where you could just set up a fundraiser and people can order directly and like have it shipped. I know t-shirts are a little bit more expensive than like stickers, but I didn't know if it's been done before successfully at all.
We did one a few years back. It's been a while now, maybe 8 or 9 years ago. And they also did jackets like that. Oh, Missouri did jackets as a fundraiser for the foundation. So it has been done, but it's a potential that we could look into something like that too, if we had an item that we think people would be interested in purchasing.
What about like I think that the t-shirts are a good idea, but I think that part of the appeal with the stickers was, like we said, how cheap they are. What about if we did something with like badge reels? Because I know that's something that everyone uses most likely, and that's a cheaper item than maybe a t-shirt would be.
And what was it?
For your
Like
badge.
badge reels for your badge or lanyards, or I'm not sure, just something small like that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The one good thing about one difference between that and like a t-shirt is t-shirts you need to have in stock so many sizes unless you work with a company that will produce them as you go along. So that is a possibility. Well, thanks for all the great ideas. After the meeting, if you have any up to this meeting, so always feel free, you can respond or just let us know if you have contacts. I think Alyssa put in the chat, if you have that contact for the place that does, here, let's see. Okay, fundraising platform, or any other information like that you'd want to share, please do so. Thank you. Thanks for all the great ideas.
Thank you all. As Alyssa said, we do need at least 50% participation. And as Luann was saying, if you have any ideas that don't involve heavy marketing, such as stickers or mailing stickers or creating flyers, some of that always has heavy marketing lifts attached to it. And any ideas that align with our mission that could be easy and accessible fundraiser for advocates, just send an email to Luann and Alyssa and they can reach out back to you. I'll be going forward to student advocate benefits and recognition. The AANA Foundation Student Resident Advocates webpage is up and running. It includes information and application information. It's also our house for new AANA Foundation Student Resident Advocate catalog. That's going to be coming this summer of 2024, so please look forward to that. Additionally, please submit your headshot to Alyssa by May 20th so that you can be included on the website. It's always great to pull up the website and see yourself on a bigger platform. It's exciting. And then there's also recognition in the AANA Foundation Annual Report for FY23. Please see page 18. It'll have your name and photo included in the Annual Congress Student Luncheon slide deck. And then there's also AANA Foundation board members that are included. There's a link below as well. And then new spring student and resident advocates will receive their Board of Trustee mentors following orientation. Next, I will be passing it over to Alyssa.
Alrighty. Does anybody have any questions at this point before I get started sort of with the end of our meeting? Okay, great. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the student advocate communications and social media posts. So we have been posting a lot of great social media content. And as Luann mentioned, the other week was National Volunteer Week. So we shared a great little video thanking our volunteers. And we want to thank you all again for all the great work that you do for the foundation. Thank you for helping us spread the word. And another great thing that you can do to help us spread the word about our great programs and the work of the foundation is through you. Our advocates are one of the main ways that we share information about the foundation with people. So please follow us on social media, like, comment, and share and engage with us, and share it so that your classmates and peers see the information that we are putting out there. And during National Volunteer Week, we highlighted Janine Costa as the winner of the Team Mac Team Miller Challenge in 2023. And we also highlighted Tim and Caitlin for volunteering with us at the meeting. So check those out and interact with them. And thank you guys again for your volunteerism. So in addition to that, we want you to share your spring update with your fellow classmates. Don't forget to do that. That will come out following the meeting, and then you'll send that out to your peers. Student/resident advocate meeting sponsorship. So we have some new information on this that we wanted to share with you all. As you know, we have a program that is our student advocate meeting sponsorship. And through that program, we encourage you to attend a national meeting and volunteer with us. So some new information that I want to highlight here is we want you to contact me via email at least a month prior to the meeting and let me know that you plan to attend. But also, we're going to have you sign up on the meeting sponsorship Google document. And on this Google document, you will find a bunch of information that we want you to fill out. So we want to know when you plan to attend, your preferred email for communication. Sometimes on site, your school email might not be the best email or accessible. So you can give us that email. We ask you to register, and there's a link there. So those who have already said that they want to attend Annual Congress in 2024, I have already inputted your names into this document. So following the meeting, when you get the agenda, you can go ahead and check it out and continue to fill out the rest of the information. If you no longer plan on attending, you can just clear your name and sign up off of the document. And that's sort of going to be our home base for meeting sponsorship moving forward. So if you have any questions, you feel free to email me. But that's going to be the sign up process for meeting sponsorship moving forward. We ask that you sign up. That's step one, via email and via the Google document. Then step two is you're going to register for the meeting, book your travel and your accommodations. And then later on, we'll get back to you with an email as the meeting nears with your volunteer opportunities and scheduling details. We want you to attend the meeting. You'll assist at the foundation booth and volunteer with us. You'll take advantage of all the foundation opportunities at the meeting and all the things we have available to you. And we have the most activities at Annual Congress and ADCE, but we also sometimes have a need for volunteers at MYA as our other advocates have shared with you. During the meeting, we want you to attend the meeting, assist at the foundation booth, and then follow the meeting. You're going to complete and submit the meeting sponsorship application and the meeting specific addendum, which will be sent to participants following the meeting. A general rule is that we really want you to participate and attend the entire meeting to be eligible for the sponsorship. And each student resident advocate will only be eligible for one meeting sponsorship during their time as a student resident advocate, and priority will be given to those who have been an advocate the longest. So are there any questions related to meeting sponsorship right now before I continue on? Okay, great. Javier volunteered with us last year and said in the chat that everyone should take advantage of the opportunity because it's a really great experience. And I echo that, you really should. And it was great meeting Javier. And it's great always meeting student resident advocates at the meeting. One of the highlights of working with volunteers. So next, number 10, outreach to your classmates. So following the meeting, we will send you a meeting follow-up that will have all the information that you need to share with your classmates. The first thing is you want to give your presentation if you have not already done so. And then you're also going to want to distribute the FY24 spring update that will be sent in meeting follow-up. And then number 11, easy ways to donate to the foundation. It's super easy to donate to the foundation via text to give, through our website. You can mail a check if you so choose. And then we also have a couple of microsites where you can also make a donation that highlights some of our special funds. Follow us on social media. As I shared before, social media is a great tool for us to reach more people. So please like, interact, and share with our posts on social media. And next steps. Next steps are going to be distribute that spring update to others in your program via email or by posting it somewhere. And then you're going to contact me and sign up for student resident advocate meeting sponsorship via email, but also by signing up in the Google document. We're going to ask you to do this by June 5th, just because we usually have more interest in annual Congress than other meetings. Make your FY24 foundation donation to the foundation by June 15th if you'd like to be included in the donor section. In the annual report, donations of $25 or more are recognized and you'll be listed. And then we are also doing a call for auction items. We typically do at least one auction a year, and we're always calling for auction items. So if you, like Luann mentioned, if you do art, if there's just an item that you love from your state, we're sort of doing a favorite things theme. So if there's something that you love that you would like to donate as an auction item to the foundation, we would really appreciate it. And you get like a little credit underneath your auction item. And it's a cool kind of way to get involved and donate to the foundation, a unique way. The last thing is our upcoming quarterly meetings. Our meetings are quarterly and are held on the first Monday of the month, and they start at 7 p.m. Central Time and no later than 8 p.m. And you can mark your calendars for our next student advocate meeting, which is on 7/23/24. And at that meeting, we will be very annual Congress focused and have a lot of information on annual Congress there. So I see Luann is online. Luann, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I'm just all ready to play the game, to spin the wheel.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions
give out,
before we spin
yes.
the wheel?
How many sponsorships? I noticed you said in the chat that there's 20 sponsorships. About how many people apply for those
Roughly.
sponsorships?
We've never had to turn anyone away.
Okay.
Yeah, we've never had to turn anyone away. I think total for the year, I think we budget about like 30. And this year, in the fiscal year, we've only had 2 volunteers at MYA. And we typically get a couple volunteers at ADCE as well, but I don't think we had any this year. So that typically leaves us with plenty of volunteer slots. So we've never had a problem in the past with having enough sponsorships. However, we can see that the program is growing and the interest to attend a meeting is growing. So we just want to make you aware to, if you intend on going, sign up right away and register for the meeting.
I did have one
Yeah,
more question.
and what?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, on this platform for Teams, let's say I'm going and I want a room with someone to split my costs. Is there a way to put us all, like, do I get in touch with people on here and kind of just post that, or how would I, is there?
Yeah, we've never done that in the past. But I mean, that's something that if people wanted to get together, and if you wanted to sort of reply all and create a chain of people who are interested in maybe getting an Airbnb or however you want to do that, you could definitely do that. We've never had a platform or had anyone ask them in the past.
Yes, you could potentially, put it out there on one of the in response or the follow-up, if that's something you could try that, or that's something we could give some thought in. If others are interested, we're creating that spreadsheet. Maybe there's an opportunity to put on there if you're interested in sharing a room. And then people could see as they sign up on the Google Doc has checked that box and then could reach out to that person. That's an option too.
Yeah.
And I had a question just to clarify. We would like pay for the ticket and everything, and then the $1,000 scholarship is like to reimburse, right?
Correct.
Does that include the
Yes.
registration fee as well, or is that?
So you pay for
It's just
everything up front yourself. So the registration, you sign up for yourself, your lodging, etc. And then we sort of give you the $1,000 sponsorship much later than the meeting. So typically we send out the paperwork a week after the meeting, and then your application is approved the month after the meeting. So that check comes later to like reimburse you for your volunteer time.
Thank you.
It helps cover the expenses, your overall expenses, because meetings are expensive, and we do understand it's more than that. It's just something that we can do to help out. And I know some of your schools give you money for coverage. So in those cases, we ask that you don't request a scholarship if your meeting's already paid for by your programs do pay for. Right. Any other questions, or is it time to go to the game? All right, it's time for the game. So first of all, can you see my screen?
Not quite yet. I think it's probably going to load. There it is.
Oh.
Just appeared. You have a little bit of
Great.
a lag, Luann, so you might want to turn your camera off while you do this.
Okay, great. All right, so see the screen. What I did is I went down this list, and there are two people who have phone numbers here, which I do not know what your names are. I went down the list. So what I have on my list here on the screen is alpha order of everyone who's at the meeting here. I've checked it a few times. I think I'm good there. The only two people I don't know if they're unduplicated is who is at 347-204-16 something.
That's me, Kimberly Wigan from Cleveland Clinic.
Okay. So we'll add you to the top because you're not on there elsewhere, right? Oh,
No.
no. Okay. And then who's at 510-38?
Oh, that's
792 something.
I'm on both my phone and my laptop right now because I have to leave soon.
Perfect. Then we've already got you covered. Okay, so you should see your name here. If you don't see your name on this list, you know. All right, now the other choices. Do we want to do one $50 gift card or two 25s and have two winners? Oh, great. My little spin thing is gone. Oh, hold on a minute, everyone. I tested it. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's spinning. We're going to go for two $25 gift cards. The first goes to Pat. Pat, are you here? Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's me. Oh,
Okay.
surprise.
Great. You're one of our winners. Okay, and what is your last name?
My last name, I'm typing here and my full name in the chat box.
Great. Throw it in the chat. That's great. Okay,
me.
good. Okay, once again, thank you so much for volunteering for what you do as a volunteer for the foundation, but also what you do as a nurse and in all your schoolwork as an SRNA. All right, next.
Thank you.
Person here. You're welcome, and I'll get that to you. We'll figure that out. Here we go again. Yay! Elias, did I say that right?
Ilias.
Yes. Oh, good. Okay. Wow. All righty. Thanks. And I have, yeah, just throw your name in the chat if you don't mind. And again, thanks for all you do. If you have any questions after tonight's call or anytime, always feel free to reach out to us, and have a great night. And that's all for now.
Can I have Alyssa, Toyin, and Luann San? I have a question.
Sure.
Sure. Thank you all for joining us, and have a great night.
Good night.
Happy Nurses Week. Happy National Volunteer Week. Thanks. I'm going to go ahead and work on stopping the recording.
Okay.
And I will